Hi guys, welcome to Cheeky Cheeka. It's over, Cheeka. எவ்வளோ சீக்கிரமா வேர்ல்ட் கப் ஆரம்பிச்சிச்சோ இந்தியாவுக்கு அவ்வளோ சீக்கிரமா முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. நான் சொல்லினே இருந்தேன், நீ என்னன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நாள்ல இருந்து பொழந்துருவாங்க கிழ்ந்துருவாங்க நடக்காது Cheeka. Burn out, Cheeka. I just feel that the Indian players are burnt out. They need a break very badly. A lot of mental errors yesterday, not opening with Rohit Sharma, but before all that, Adi bro, you are 100% correct. Cheeka, never write off other teams. India team doesn't show the intent even before the toss, as they feared to send Rohit because of in-swinging delivery from Bolt. Absolutely right, Krishnan. Absolutely right. Before that, Cheeka, welcome. How are you? I
agree with Pragadish Krishnan. Actually, yesterday commentary kuda sonna Rohit Sharma போய் ஓப்பனிங் அண்ட் அவனுக்கு போல்ட்டுக்கு பதுக்கின்னு ஆடுதுன்னா it's actually அங்கேருந்து straight away negative move ஆரம்பிச்சது. So obviously the negative move started there. I still believe that I honestly feel, I feel bad. நீ சொன்ன ஒரு point right. I mean, it's not about things. I think I don't know why they shifted Rohit Sharma. And see, Rohitக்கும் சரி விராட் கோலி ரெண்டு பேர் லெக் ஸ்பின்னர் against weakness இருக்கு தெரியும். And they know that ஈஷோதி வந்துட்டு போறான்னு. அதுக்கு they could have sent, I don't know why they sent Rohit number 3. அதுக்கு அனுப்புனா மிட் ஆர்டர் போயிருக்கலாமே. Just again போல்ட்டோட அந்த இன்ஸ்விங் சொல்லிட்டு அவனை எப்படி பேட்டிங் ஆர்டர் மாத்தினீங்க?
Let's get this facts right, Cheeka. Let's get the stats and the facts right. You are talking about probably one of the greatest white ball openers ever. Forget in recent past. I am talking about all-time greatest white ball openers. When you have a guy like Rohit Sharma, how can you take a decision and send him one down? I don't care who is that. I can understand. All you guys will say, KL Rahul, Ishan Kishan. Nobody is as good as Rohit Sharma when he gets.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm supporting you, da. That's a wrong move, Solren. Adanda. We are all supporting you. I mean, at this point, I made the commentary also. I mean, why was Rohit sent at number 3? And Purivela, I understanding it. I don't think it is. Purivela.
Was Ashwin picked just to be benched? Damn, it's high time we move on to a new leader and a new coach. Absolutely agree with you, Anirudha Srikkanth. See, I'm a huge Virat Kohli fan. He's led the side brilliantly, but at the same time, he has made big errors in big games. We have to call a spade a spade. I think it's high time Virat gets relieved of this job. Yes, he's obviously getting relieved of this job. I think, somewhere down the line, Cheeka, I think he's not enjoying it right now, Virat Kohli. You can see it in his face. You can see the pressure on his face.
I mean, he accepted honestly. No, he accepted. He said we were not brave. That's what it is. I mean, MS Dhoni have definitely complimented as a mentor, won the World Cup at the same time. Should have questioned at the point of time. Definitely, there's Dhoni's hand also shifting the batting. I think what I just is right. It's a team management. It's not a one man's decision. It's not a captain's decision, but it's a team management decision. Virat irukka, Ravi Shastri irukka, Dhoni irukka, ellarum irukanga.
No, Cheeka. You and me know it. You've said it before, and I've said it on the show before, and the whole world knows it. End of the day, you are the captain of the ship. The baton is going to fall in your hands. You have to make those crucial decisions. You are the guy who's inside. You are the guy. I don't understand this theory. What is this in-swinger to Rohit Sharma? One game out ஆனா என்ன பெரிய இதுவான்னு எனக்கு ஒண்ணும் புரியவே இல்ல.
Obviously we were not brave. அங்கே negative. That's what I agree with you completely, Ani. The negative mindset started there itself. So basically, the entire batting, they played with a negative mindset. Have you ever seen Virat Kohli getting out a shot like that? I've never seen Virat Kohli getting out a shot like that. அந்த மாதிரி கத்தி அடிச்சுனா விராட் கோலி அவுட் அப்படின்னா ஆப்வியஸ்லி டென்ஷன்ல பிரஷர்ல பேட்டிங் ஆடிருக்காங்க ஃபுல்லா.
Yeah, but Cheeka, you have to give credit to New Zealand, Cheeka. We have to talk about how good they were on the field, how perfect they were right from ball one. Yes, they got lucky with Ishan Kishan's wicket. Actually, நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா bad ball அது. But Rohit Sharma got a reprieve very early. First ball catch விட்டாங்க. They couldn't capitalize on it. And I don't know, Cheeka. So many reasons can be pointed out here and there, but I just feel it's player burnout, Cheeka. Too much of cricket being played by these guys. World Cup முன்னாடி ஒரு preparation இல்ல. I still feel they selected the wrong team to go for the World Cup. Couple of players could have definitely been added. Guys like Yuzvendra Chahal, who was in peak form when he came into the IPL. Guys like Harshal Patel. அதெல்லாம் morale of the team increase ஆகும். You might ask, batting failure, what does that have to do with bowlers? But then sometimes you know it and even I know it. The morale of the team will lift when you know that there are guys who are in form and there are new guys in.
But just read out Karthik's message.
He's saying that what is his role of MSD? BCCI said he's a mentor. It's not working out for India. I feel, Cheeka, you are still fit and win game for India. If you are still fit, you should be playing for India, and you should still try to win games for India. See, Karthik, you cannot put too much blame on MS Dhoni. He has a very short time to work with the team, hardly about a week to work with the team. There is no point in looking at MS Dhoni and saying, what is the mentor doing there? It is not that. Team India is in a bubble since June 2021. You're wrong. Team India has been in a bubble since 2020. It's been a year. Only the Indian team has been traveling around and playing. It's been very difficult
for them. Point, agree, Bala, I agree with you. Power mentally, they must be. I think in Jasprit Bumrah statement, obviously, Ani, you made a very good point. The first point is the mental strain, the stress, being in a bubble. Maybe it's catching up on them. I believe that it's catching up on them. I definitely believe, because power, I really, on one side, I feel bad that the Indian team is playing like this. I think what Bala said is right. And the bubble and being out of this, I think probably has put a lot of pressure on them.
Yes, I definitely believe that it's actually burnout. I have been a cricketer, but I've played a lot of games. You have been a cricketer, especially before a World Cup. Usually before a World Cup, they always give 2 to 3 weeks off, Cheeka. They give a proper 3-week break. Give some time for the players to go spend a little time with their family, rejuvenate themselves. I think it's mental fatigue. It's absolutely mentally they're fatigued.
100% mental fatigue. It's because, and the mental fatigue, what happens, dear viewers, you start taking wrong decisions. The honest truth is, in mental fatigue, you start taking wrong decisions. And in the mental fatigue, the negativity creeps in. See, yesterday, what happened? The negativity is crept into the team, which Virat Kohli openly accepted. We were not brave. What does it mean? That means our negative mindset. Ellarume paranga batting la pole negative aadi irukanga. Tosuki. And have you paranga Rohit Sharma out or shot arakodi short ball. Now long on mele adikku poi top edge long on. Adu Virat Kohli out another total katti shot. A leg spinners. But then that one thing, Cheeka, all teams have a leg spinners thinking out of the box like mystery. But mystery goes to history.
Well, Cheeka, you have to agree it. You have a guy like Rahul Chair, you have a guy like Yuzi Chair. You said yesterday, you should be playing that extra spinner. We obviously saw Hardik Pandya bowling.
Now, I said definitely extra spinner instead of Shardul Thakur. I still maintain that I would have played Ashwin instead of Shardul Thakur. Anyway, that is yesterday's game. Now we are telling why this is happening in Indian cricket today. Suddenly, now one is mental fatigue and negativity. How can you go to a game with negative frame of mind? And rendu pair leg spinners against you all know that they struggle against leg spinners. I'm beautiful use panna. I mean, you have to give credit to Kane Williamson. I'm on the correct even the batting on the even a every alternate over. He's not giving them one stretch 4 overs.
Cheeka, I'm going to give out a statement which might be very, very. India lost the match in 7 to 15 overs. India lost the match right in the beginning when they didn't open with Rohit Sharma, Sachin. That is where they lost the match. They lost the match. 50% of the match was lost in the toss. You could see Virat's face that he was very unhappy with losing the toss. And then 50% of the match, the other 50% of the match was lost the minute they didn't open Rohit Sharma. That Angiya negative mindset at Krypton, that's it. It just goes from 1 to 10. But Cheeka, I want to ask you this very vital question. So much of money being involved in cricket. There is so much of money being involved in cricket. So much of pressure on these cricketers. You have to shift the IPL. Neenga IPL shift panni, neenga last test match aadama, IPL ku prioritize panni. Players are literally they are used as horses for courses. There's somebody should stand up for these players and say, hey guys, you know what, BCCI, you are earning all this money because of these players. The players' welfare should be looked after. Players' are used like a toy. Absolutely. Their welfare has to be looked after. They should have been given a break. Somewhere down the line, somebody has to stand up for these players, Cheeka.
I feel bad for the players. As I said, obviously the reason is mental fatigue. I mean, maybe that in my calendar panache, they should definitely calendar panache. They have to give gaps between tournaments. You can't go jump from bubble to bubble and to accommodate one tournament, other tournament. Anyway, I think this will be a big lesson. If India, by any chance, does not qualify for the semi-finals, I mean, if it does not qualify for the semi-finals, I think obviously everybody, even the ICC, will have to start looking, ICC, BCCI, and all the various boards will have to sit together and say, no, boss, when you have a premium tournament like World Cup coming, we have to give them at least 1 month before the World Cup. No other tournament should be played. And the World Cup charm will be there. Otherwise, what is happening is the burnout effect clear. See, Karsila Patana, Ani, is a pare. Yadana score, but Rohit Sharma, IPL, both out of form. Virat Kohli, not in great form in the IPL. Surya Kumar Yadav, not great form IPL. Even Ishan Kishan, not in a great form IPL, except for that one knock and last knock. So, except KL Rahul, the top order, media IPL out of form.
Is IPL played before T20 World Cup ideal as players are not played and coordinated as a team before crucial matches instead of a bilateral series or break would have. Yes, agree with Ani on squad selection. The build-up to every major tournament has been quite pathetic. Back a player for 2 years and drop him and pick someone who's been in form for 3 months before the World Cup. See, this is what I've been saying, Ashwin Velan. See, unfortunate that, the IPL had to be postponed. I do agree, there was actually supposed to be a gap in between. But somewhere down the line, somebody has to actually stand up for these players and say, you know what, guys? You guys are earning not hundreds of crores, Cheeka, not hundreds. We are talking 10,000s of crores, not even thousands of crores, Cheeka. We are talking $1 billion. $1 billion year in, year out, the BCCI earns. Players don't even get close to 10 crores or 15 crores in that. And then you expect them to be like workhorses and play every tournament. Somewhere, somebody has to stand up and say, hey, either you pay us hundreds of crores of money like other sports do, or give us a break. Team goes for 7 crores while Kitty is 90 crores. I absolutely agree with you. This is absolute nonsense, Cheeka. You buying a team for 7,000 crores. You're buying a team for 10,000 crores. You are giving your broadcast right for 25,000 crores and 30,000 crores, but players get 10 crores, 15 crores. It's high time somebody stands up for these players. If you want the workload of these guys, then pay them 100 crores. Pay them 100 crores or don't pay them that money. Give them the money. At least.
Anyway, the reason for yesterday's match defeat was a negative mindset. Number one. Negative mindset is crept in because maybe, as you said, because of fatigue value. But that is no reason. How can Rohit Sharma come at number 3? நீ எதுக்கு பதுக்குற? உனக்கு எதுக்கு போல்டுக்கு பயந்து நீ பதுங்குற நீனு? எப்படி number 3 வரதுக்கு? Now coming back to the game. Coming back to the game. So நீ பார்த்தனா நீ when you have negative mindset, dear viewers, you cannot play cricket. As which I thought, again, as Skip said, Virat Kohli had accepted very clearly. And I think Kane Williamson, so West Indies are also doing the same mistake. Correct us, Sona Prabhat. What he's saying is doing. West Indies are also reason. They're also, see, it's not only Indians, it's everybody. The Aussies are part of the IPL. The South Africans are part of IPL. So many teams.
Poor team selection and disrespecting a senior player like Ashwin by constantly benching him last 2 months look bad. Kohli needs to respect a senior. Shreyas, Dhawan, Deepak should be in squad. See, Avengers assemble. Next big question. Would you pick Ash? I would have played Ash yesterday. I would have definitely played Ash yesterday. Actually, நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா yesterday அங்க காமிச்சாங்க the previous game the average turning angle was 1.7. Last game was 2.7. There was a lot of turn. You saw how they struggled to Ish Sodhi and Mitchell Santner in the middle. Definitely Ashwin should have played. If you know that Hardik Pandya is going to give you 2 overs, why play four fast bowlers? There is a lot of question. Good thing that Kohli is, taking a break from captaincy, moving out of captaincy. I think it'll help him. I think it'll prolong his career as a batsman.
Confused state confused state Indian batting it's 1-2 everybody till the 19th over there was no intention to even go for the bowling. நீ எப்படி அடிக்கிறது 110 அது 110 20 ஓவர் அடிச்சானே 15 ஓவர் அடிச்சானே 110 தானே என்ன 10 overs no force. I remember 11 overs, excuse me, there were 11 overs no force. Santner dot ball போட்டான் எங்க போட்டான் திடீர்னு பார்த்தா you found fielders everywhere. That means you are not able to find a way out to get out of the trouble. I mean, that is total confusion. Everybody, why Hardik Pandya? Everybody was, what are they trying? Not only Hardik Pandya பண்ண மாட்டேன் அப்புறமா கூட நீ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீ பார்த்ததான் ஒரு கடைசியில ஒரு 6th over 4th over 4 வந்து 5th over வந்து அதுக்கப்புறம் ஒரு almost 10 overs force கிடைக்கல. So T20 cricket so எங்கயோ இடிச்சிருக்கு நேத்து மேட்ச்ல எங்கயோ ரொம்ப நெகட்டிவிட்டி வந்திருக்கு.
Mahesh, see, I will tell you guys this, okay? You see the teams that are really in form teams like Pakistan, team like England, Australia, no, they're not in form. Cheeka told New Zealand Potlam, but India was Potlam. Do you think India still have a chance in this World Cup? No. I think India should catch the next flight and come back home because it's over for them. But they have to play the next 3 games because
mathematically there's still a chance, and you never know. Afghanistan losing to India, Afghanistan beating New Zealand, and then net run rate option
Cheeka sir, you say that Hardik is the best finisher. Yes, I agree. Yesterday he had an opportunity to bat 11 overs, but yet he failed to finish it.
I agree, Karthikeyan. Yesterday, I don't know what was. Nedhikku நல்ல opportunity அவனுக்கு. ஒண்ணு இல்ல 121 அப்ப 110 இல்லப்பா. I'm not saying 150 160. ஒரு 130 140 எங்க இருந்தா ஒரு கொஞ்சமாவது ஒரு visibility of fighting total இருக்கும் இல்லையா? Which I thought Hardik missed yesterday. அவனு போய் தொசிக்கின்றான். என்னன்னே புரியல. What was he trying to do? I also don't understand.
Well, okay, what about Pant and Pandya role in yesterday's match? Yeah, we just spoke about it. 5,000. See, it's no.
I think the confusion was everywhere. Ani அதான் புரியல எனக்கு இவங்க என்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணாங்க, இவங்க என்னதான் அப்ரோச். I don't understand what the discussion was.
Unfit Hardik, why in the squad? Not able to understand. இதேதான் நானும் கேட்டேன். சீக்கா தான் கத்தின்னு இருக்காரு. ஹர்திக் பாண்டியா கிரேட்டஸ்ட் ஃபினிஷர், ஹர்திக் பாண்டியா கிரேட்டஸ்ட் ஃபினிஷர்.
இல்லடா நீ, I still believe ani நேதி அந்த மாதிரி பேட்டிங் ஆடுவான்னு யாராவது ஓகே டிவிஎஸ் நீ உண்மையை சொல்லு நீ. Did anybody dream that anybody will play a match? Forget about India, man. Anybody playing like that? இந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நெகட்டிவ் மைண்ட் செட் யாரா பேட்டிங் ஆடி பாத்திருக்கியா?
Hardik Pandya hasn't been in form for the last 1 year, Cheeka. I don't know how you say this. No matter how good a player in IPL, better you do not bring him in the squad without any exposure to international cricket. Cheeka said the same even before the beginning of this World Cup. Now, I think he's talking about a guy like Varun Chakravarti. Freaking Awesome is talking about Varun Chakravarti, who hasn't had international experience, but has been thrown into the deep end. Yeah, not the ideal situation for him also, Cheeka, you know. Maybe
அவன் என்ன பண்ண 110 அவன் வந்து 4 overs he did his job in 4 overs. He couldn't get wickets, but then what is it now? Let's say, what did New Zealand do right to create this pressure? Let's not talk about captaincy of thing. One is they got the early wickets. அவன் clean என்ன பண்ணா பாத்தியா? The moment they lost first wicket, 2 wicket போறவனே இவங்க ராகுல் வந்தவனே அவுட் ஆனவனே ரெண்டு பேர் அவுட் ஆனே என்ன பண்ணா பாரு, ரெண்டு லெக்ஸ்ல குயிக்கா கொண்டா ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் கொண்டா. And everybody knows that Virat Kohli சரி, the Rohit Sharma சரி, லெக் ஸ்பின்னர்ஸ் அகைன்ஸ்ட் கொஞ்சம் கேஸ் ஸ்லைட் வீக்னஸ் இருக்கு தெரியுது. And beautiful exploit பண்ணா. That you have to give it to Kane Williamson, brilliant captaincy. And because I think that I would say Kane, what would you rate Kane? The pain. What outstanding captain. நேதி field placements, ஒரு பவுண்டரி எங்கேயும் போல. சாண்டனர் ஓட்டடி போட்டு அமுக்குடா ஒரு சைடு அமுக்குடா. So he used Santner very well. He did not want him to get wickets, but he said, you peg him one end so that the run rate zoop dropped down. See, they had a plan. They had the greatest thing with Kane Williamson is they had the limitations. They are not a great bowling side, but as a team on the field, they were brilliant.
They are mentally exhausted. Give them a break. Ben Stokes take a break is a prime example. I was just going to make this point. You see the teams in form. England and Pakistan. English players. All of them coming from a break. Josh Butler, David Malan, Johnny Barristow. Only Owen Morgan, their captain. அவரே கொஞ்சம் நிறைய நாளா பிரேக்ல இருக்காரு. அவர் ரன் அடிச்சு நிறைய நாள் அங்கேயும் கேப்டனா தான் ஆடின்னு இருக்காரு அவரு. ஆனா நீங்க இங்கிலாந்து டீம் எடுத்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா everybody has taken a break and has come. Pakistan, obviously nobody's playing the IPL. Nobody even plays that much of international cricket because people don't go to Pakistan. It's definitely helping them. Cheeka sir, India playing with big hitters rather than class players. Except Kohli, no one is there to hold the other side of the wicket. That's why I feel like people like Dhawan and Iyer are must in the 11. See, now we can go back and say we should pick this guy, we should pick that guy, we should pick this guy. There's no point going back to saying who we should have picked. I personally feel it's just mental exhaustion. The team is completely out of sorts. Virat Kohli, as a captain, is completely out of sorts. I think he's done. He's personally done as a captain. I think in the IPL itself, you could see that, there was a lot of pressure on him. In the World Cup, he's done. I think he should take a break, come back, just enjoy his cricket. He's as good as Sachin Tendulkar, guys. You just have to let him back.
I really feel bad. See, I tell you what I really feel bad for a guy like Kohli is such a wonderful cricketer, outstanding world-class cricketer. I really thought in the World Cup, win Pandey, he'll go out with flying colors. Honestly, I believe it. That's why I kept on supporting him for the simple reason he needed that support. I'll put it that way. Because Poor fellow, yeah, man. He's done so much for Indian cricket. He's been a part of 2011 World Cup. He's been a part of all the World Cup, and he's built the team very well. And the vitality the team konanda. But in the moment, like in the crucial moment against New Zealand, I was totally surprised yesterday by the approach. And I tell you, Annie, it's not just the captain's call; it's the overall team management's approach. என்ன நடந்திருக்கு என்ன அனி யாரோ ஒருத்தர் வந்து தொசிக்கு அவுட் ஆனா ரைட்டரா ஒத்துக்கிறாங்க, யாரோ ஒருத்தர் வந்து இன்டென்ட்லாம் காமிக்க மாட்டேன். The entire team, even you take a guy like even better Pant. Pant generally the guy goes after the bowling, right? Nothing, Pant did not go after the bowling. Even a guy like Pant was searching there's something wrong. Yesterday, total negativity crept in. Maybe because of the fatigue factor. I agree with you completely.
Yeah, zero intent by our player.
That's what Ramapriya. Just now I said it, Ramapriya. No intent to play positive cricket.
The only player who showed some intent and who showed some form was Ravindra Jadeja. Yet they don't use him that much. Cheeka, come back as a selector for Indian team. Lucky charm. Yeah, Cheeka, they need you.
Thank you, Dheeraj. Yes, I wish I could do that for you.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, if the IPL had played after the World Cup, would India have done better in these matches? Definitely.
Yes,
India would have.
Definitely, yes.
India would have had a nice break. India would have prepared well for the World Cup. They would have had a plan. They would have gone by the plan. They won't change things after the first match. ஒரு மேட்ச் இன்சிங்கருக்கு அவுட் ஆயிட்டாங்கன்னு ஷைன் ஃப்ரீ டிக்கெட் ரெண்டாவது மேட்ச் எல்லாம் மாத்த மாட்டாங்க இந்த மாதிரி.
ரோஹித் சர்மா டைப் எனக்கு என்ன சர்ப்ரைஸ் தான் ஒரு மேட்ச் அந்த போல்ட்டுக்கு இன்ஸ்விங் அவுட் ஆட போறான்னு சொல்லிட்டு அவனை திரும்பி அமிச்சாங்க. அந்த மாதிரி டெசிஷன் பிசார் டெசிஷன் நான் லைஃப்ல பார்த்ததே கிடையாது.
T20's momentum is the key, and India have lacked it in these two games. They lack the fearless, positive intent, and the better teams that have. Yes, absolutely. Anish Arun, I've been saying this. See, நீங்க என்ன வேணாலும் சொல்லலாம், intent இல்ல, player வந்து ஃபார்ம்ல இல்ல, இது வந்து கரெக்டா பண்ணிருக்கலாம், அதுல கரெக்ட் எல்லாம் end of the day இல்ல, somewhere down the line, I have been a player, you should. I'm not going to be harsh on these guys.
Nobody's harsh, Ani. We are only analyzing why this thing happened. We are not being harsh at all.
One second, Cheeka. I only blame BCCI for this. There is no BCCI should put their hands up and say that we have been at fault. We have pushed the players too much. We should have given them a break. They should come out and give a statement. Somehow, someone, if the BCCI is earning so much of money for the players, they should stand up for their players also, and they should say, guys, it's our fault. We should have given the players a break. We should have given the players a little bit of break. Come on, guys, you can't just reap the rewards and when the
definitely rescheduling of major events like World Cup or any kind of such tournaments. World Cup, especially World Cup is a premium tournament, dear viewers. You have to understand one thing. You're playing for a country. See, Virat said very nicely. He accepted it very brave. We were not brave. What we are talking, he said it openly yesterday, that we are not brave, and we owe it to the public, cricket-loving public of India, because they have supported us. So Virat was very nice. He accepted defeat very gracefully yesterday, and he said everything. Talking to the public point of view, saying yes. Now from now on, the scheduling has to be brilliant. See, you cannot accept that franchise sports except for one major tournament every 2 years. See, frankly speaking, a World Cup should be given much precedence, and 1 month before the World Cup, whether it's T20 World Cup, whether it's ICC main World Cup, they should say 1 month before that, no other international cricket. Then what happens? The players get back home, they get relaxed, and the mental fatigue and the factor is on. Adana போயிட்டு ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷா வருவாங்க. பாவம் நேத்துக்கு when Jasprit Bumrah பாவம் அவனா இன்னைக்கு லைஃப்ல எக்ஸ்கியூஸே கொடுத்தது கிடையாதுப்பா. அவனே சொல்றான் it's a mental fatigueன்றான். என்ன வேணா சொல்லுங்க டேவிஸ், பபிள் நீங்க போயிட்டீங்கன்னா ஹோட்டல் போனா எங்கேயும் போக முடியாது, யாரையும் பார்க்க முடியாது, ரிலேட்டிவ்ஸ் பார்க்க முடியாது, யாரையும் பார்க்க முடியாது, எவனையும் பார்க்க முடியாது. You cannot relax. See, when times are going against you, you need something to relax, correct? இப்ப நீங்களே பாத்தீங்கன்னா ICC themselves are promoting the mental strength, how to get out of stress, talk to people out, talk out to people, discuss with people so that you get the feelings out, get the stress out. ICC they are promoting in this entire IPL. நீங்க பாத்திருப்பீங்க.
How come India?
How come India?
No, I didn't read that. Is cricket a franchisee sport? I don't. It's getting there, but we'll have to wait and see. Kohli and the team have been such busy schedules since the England Test series, which was intense mentally and physically. I agree with Anibro as a poor Pawan because of the schedule. Yes, Jude Felix have been talking about this. I mean, people talk about this England series. People forget that this actually started last year. Last September, these players went into the bubble. It was even more intense then. Then they went to Australia for 3 months. They came back to India, immediately had to prepare for a test series, had the IPL immediately, went to England. They were stuck in England for 3 months because of the quarantine rules. They didn't even come back home.
See, that's why I said I feel bad for the players. I agree with you. As a friend analyst, who is an analyst of Indian women, are saying that he's not been back for 8 months. 8 months. 1 year for the women's cricket. So you were talking about. See, I still believe that I really pity the players in one way. Yes, the approach was negative. Why negative? But why did the negativity creep in? Because of all the reasons that we are talking about. The negativity creeps in because why are your approach negative? The approach becomes negative because you are not relaxed. You are mentally gone. நீங்க யோசிச்சு பாருங்க டே நோண்டோ எழுந்து பாத்துக்கிறேன் அதே மூஞ்சியை பார்க்க போறீங்க அதே you are seeing the same faces. You are not even allowed to go meet anybody to just relax and take your feelings out or take a frustration out. How can you come back to form? How can it is very difficult after having a fantastic series in England 2-1 a series. I thought the IPL on பாருங்க இந்த மாதிரி ஆயிடுது. See, that is cricket. I mean, maybe that's the price you have to pay when you are in such a big sport. But I really feel bad because definitely I think the players need a mental break.
Yeah, allowing players to move around will go in a big way. I
100% I agree. 100%. For them to go meet their friends and get relaxed, it's a chill out. That is the need of the hour. When you're going through, dear viewers, I'm asking you questions. If you're going through tough times, நீங்க என்ன எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுங்க? எப்படா ஒரு பிரேக் கட்சா வெளில போயிடு சும்மா ஜாலியா இருந்துட்டு வர ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸோட. Will you all not think or not? That and the power of freedom இவங்களுக்கு கிடைக்காது. They have to be with the whole team only.
So begs the question again, Cheeka. They are promoting this so much of mental strength. There's a lot of talk about depression and everything on live camera. They're saying, we should talk about all this. Why did BCCI plan IPL before the World Cup? IPL is first priority because Anirudha Srikkanth IPL gives BCCI 10,000 crores of money.
Not BCCI alone, everybody. It's everybody. So everybody gains out of it. That's why
I'm sorry, Cheeka. No. I'm sorry. Everybody gains out of it. BCCI gains the most, players gain a little lesser. It is high time BCCI comes up with the team supporting all the players and they plan their schedule better for coming matches. This is what I said, Bala. It is high time BCCI steps up and supports their players, or someone from BCCI should stand up and support their players. It's high time. It's high time the Players Association comes into activeness. Somebody has to stand up for these guys, man. Come on, they are human beings.
See, end of the day, you have to understand the thing. Players get the flag, players get the credit, everything. But I mean, when you really look back as a human being, நான் தான் எனக்கு புரியவே இல்லை. பாவமா இருக்கு. இப்ப பாருங்க 14th they are finishing the IPL. I mean 14th they are finishing the World Cup. 17, 19, 21 New Zealand tri series. Swaminathan, do you know that?
Yeah, it's very someone somewhere. I hope someone stands up for this. Even criminals have lawyers representing them, Cheeka. Somebody has to represent these players in the Players Association. Stand up for them and tell them, guys, give these guys a break. They are human beings. Give them a break.
Actually, yes. One thing, the players are not machines. The players are not computers. The players are human beings, as Ani said very rightly. They are going through a very, very tough time. Imagine now, mathematically, they have to beat Afghanistan with a big margin, then they have to beat others with a big margin, and hoping that New Zealand will beat Afghanistan will beat New Zealand. Yes, mathematically, there's still a chance we might qualify, we might even win the cup. That's a different question altogether. We are talking a situation as well as today.
Yeah, Cheeka, summa indha mari mathematical la sollina irukadinga. Shoaib Akhtar said, is cricket turning into fashion rather than true passion?
அவன் ஷோயப் அக்தர் ஏதாவது வளர்ந்து இருப்பாமா, அவனா விடுமா, அவனா சீரியஸா எடுத்துக்காதீமா. நீங்க வேற don't take him and all seriously. Jessica Karen, he keeps on taking all kinds of things. I will not take him seriously. If the serious cricketer says something like that, I will turn it, but this and all I won't take it up seriously at all. அவன் ஏதாவது வளர்ந்தே இருப்பான், வேற வேலை கிடையாது அவனுக்கு.
Okay, BCCI should give break to the main players in New Zealand series. Now wait, Sathwik, I'll tell you how this goes. It doesn't happen like this. இப்போ என்ன தெரியுமா ஆகும், மெயின் பிளேயர்ஸ் எவனும் பிரேக் எடுக்க மாட்டாங்க. ஏன்னா யாரும் வேர்ல்ட் கப்ல அடிக்கல. நீங்க இல்லாத பிளேயர்ஸ் யாராவது வந்து அந்த நியூசிலாந்து சீரிஸ் ஆச்சுன்னா அவங்களோட ஸ்பாட் போயிடும். So they will not take a play. Ask Cheeka, if you were a player in the World Cup squad, will you take a break this New Zealand series, Cheeka? No chance. You will not, right?
இல்ல Swatik Mama, I tell you what, Swatik Mama, we used to do it when we were that time, but there was a very clear mandate before the World Cup 2011. 1 month before 2011 World Cup 11, there were no matches. So that time we had the gap. இப்போதான் அப்படி இருக்கு. We are trolling foreign players for stepping back from IPL. Now we know why they did that. Naveen, yes. I think what Ani said about Bairstow or what do you call Butler, all the things are proving to be right. Why? The great Ben Stokes, he's taken a break even from the World Cup. I mean, it's a big decision to take, taking a break from the World Cup. I mean, see, these things sometimes happen. I mean, let me put it this way, dear viewers. It will all hit you only when it's hit you. You will not understand this value. Ani Sonamari, I've gone through this rubbish times like this in my life so many times, not only cricket, off cricket. I'm sure a lot of you viewers, you yourself have gone through it in your own life the last 1.5 years. You might have gone through a torrid time. What do you want? Only a break on correct. Everybody needed a break the last 1 year, 9 months, or whatever it is, this during the pandemic time. And imagine these guys, yeah, power. I feel bad. I really feel bad. I'm not disappointed. You can lose matches. You need not qualify. It has happened in the past. In 2007, we did not qualify for the World Cup. In 2007 World Cup, I'm talking about the main World Cup. Okay. But the way they've been, you can see it in the body language. You could see it yesterday in the body language of Virat Kohli. You could see the body language of Rohit Sharma. You could see the body language of all the players. They didn't know what to do, which is sad, which is very, very sad.
Do you think it's the captain's fault or the team's fault? No, it's nobody's fault, guys.
Darren Johnson, it's nobody's fault. It is a fault because they did it yesterday. I'll put it this way. நேத்துக்கு எல்லாமே tentacles down. என்ன சொல்றாங்க, இது டவுன் சொல்லுவாங்க தெரியுமா? அது என்ன சொல்லுவாங்களா, இன்டர்நெட் டவுன். இன்டர்நெட், இந்தியனோட கிரிக்கெட் இன்டர்நெட் டவுன். சேட்டலைட் காலி, ஃபெயிலியர். கிரிக்கெட் சேட்டலைட் ஃபெயிலியர் ஆஃப் இந்தியன் கிரிக்கெட் டீம். இது காலி, அவ்வளவுதான். லெட்ஸ் டேக் இட் லைக் தட். And they have to re-energize the satellite. எப்படி re-energize பண்ண போறாங்கன்னு தெரியல.
Cheeka will say it is like that. I will call a spade a spade. I will say it out. See, we give so much of credit for the IPL and for cricket improving in India thanks to BCCI. Full credit to BCCI. India has become a powerhouse in cricket only because of BCCI, for their ability to promote cricket throughout India. Hats off to them. But here is where we have to criticize them for not handling their players well. That is where we have to criticize them.
Scheduling.
You have to call on. That is the only problem I have with BCCI.
Scheduling. So now I think the scheduling will become very important. But then Ani, அப்ப என்ன பண்ணும் scheduling வர்ச்சே அப்படினா, I think either scheduling is done properly or the players themselves have to schedule themselves well. Like taking a break in between now. Mudima. See, for example, somebody asked me a question. The New Zealand series, cannot take break. If a mega auction வருது இப்போ. If IPL mega auction December வருது, ஏமா விடுவான் இந்த மேட்ச் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி? அவன் அடிச்சு பெருசா காஞ்சு, he would like to get into the team also. See, there are multiple things involved. So you have to understand that.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, Cheeka.
Okay, but one thing, Ani, you have to give credit to New Zealand bowler. Samaya bowling போடான் Ani. They nailed it, man. அவங்க என்ன லிமிட்டட் கெபாசிட்டி பாத்தியா? அவங்க பேட்டிங் நீ ஆக்சுவலா பார்த்தனா 150 அடிச்சா அந்த பேட்டிங் ஒன்னு ஸ்ட்ராங் பேட்டிங் லைனப்பே கிடையாது. இதுக்கப்புறம் கேன் வில்லியம்ஸ் அப்புறம் அவனுக்கு பிலிப்ஸ்க்கு அப்புறம் உனக்கு வந்து இவன் அவன் பேர் ஜிம்மி நீஷம், அதுக்கப்புறம் டெயில் ஸ்டார்ட்ஸ். ஆக்சுவலி சாண்ட்னர், அதுக்கப்புறம் டெயில் ஸ்டார்ட்ஸ். Actually, they don't have a very big batting lineup. 150, 160 is New Zealand is a winning total. அவங்க பாருங்களேன், அந்த ஒரு லிமிடேஷன்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு with the small that limitation that they had, they planned it so beautifully, which is what I like. They had a plan for every player, what to do for every player, which is what amazing. That is one thing. Hats off to Kane Williamson. I think the way he captained yesterday was simply amazing. அவன் எப்பெல்லாம் நியூசிலாந்து கேப்டன் பண்றானோ அவன் வேற லெவல்ல கேப்டன்சி பண்றான்.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, okay. Cheeka, one final question before we wrap this up. Any hope for India, or you think it's over?
I still believe that now it become a time. See, Ani, do you think captain's fault? Ani, it's not mathematics. Again, you never know. This Afghanistan team is doing well. They can spring a surprise either way, this way, that way. See, India's guys is playing Afghanistan day after tomorrow, which is a big game. Consider a big game. Suppose they beat Afghanistan, they don't have the main player called Afghan. Now, is India's World Cup over? I would still not say yes. I would still say there is a chance. I tell you why. Mathematically, you never know. I mean, I'm just saying Afghanistan beats New Zealand. India beats Afghanistan. Now the net run rate will come into the picture, correct? Ultimately, the net run rate will. Ultimately, it's also going to be net run rate between these three teams. So, India for advantage. Three weak teams are wrong. That's New Zealand, three weak teams are wrong. New Zealand's spinners, Rashid Khan, Mujib, and either he can trouble the New Zealanders. Yeah.
சும்மா போர் அடிக்காதீங்க Cheeka. Over Cheeka. Indiaவோட World Cup. சும்மா அத பேசிட்டு இருக்காதீங்க. இங்க இந்தியா World Cup over. Let's accept it. Let's hope.
நான் ஒத்துக்க மாட்டேன். நான் ஒத்துக்க மாட்டேன்டா. ஏன்னா நியூசிலாந்து பேட்டிங் ஒண்ணு கிடையாதுடா. ரஷீத் கானுக்கு தழுவாங்கடா அவங்க. ஆப்கானிஸ்தான தழுவாங்க.
Cheeka, நீங்க ஒத்துக்காதீங்க. நீங்க அடமெண்டா இருங்க. இதே மாதிரி பொட்டலம் பண்ணிடுவாங்க.
நான் ஒரு 3% சான்ஸ் இருந்தா கூட 3% சான்ஸ் I live on the 3% chance. I believe in that, Ani. You cannot help it. See, Ani, yesterday's match, we have clearly said why India performed badly, and they accepted it very nicely. We are only supporting the back. Consider, in today's show, what we have been doing is only supporting the Indian team, why they are going through this tough time.
Let's focus on IPL for 80 days next year. Anyway, guys, that's the gist of it. Cheeka still believes that India could qualify for the World Cup. Yes, we do understand there's a mathematical hope. I mean, if India qualifies, nothing like it. But the gist of the show is that somewhere down the line, somebody from BCCI should stand up and say, hey, guys, you know what? It was our bad. Please don't blame the players. We shouldn't have scheduled like this. It's our fault. We back the players completely. Make sure that the players are not, questioned a lot, because at the end of the day, somebody should question the BCCI for this, man. Come on. Somebody should.
All I can say, Virat or Dhoni or Ravi and their team members, yes, winning and losing is part of cricket. I can tell you one thing. Yes, you can lose badly like what happened yesterday. Only thing is, you please, guys, take care of yourselves. Most important is your wellness. Dear players, dear Virat and team, it's your wellness. And I wish our producer, yes, while we have accept the fact that Virat accepted very nicely that we were not even brave enough. Again, the negative mindset set actually. So, we are with you, Virat. Don't worry, and team, we are with you. Yes, as Indians, we are all with you. We feel bad for you. We would have done. Let's hope that you never know. Cricket is a funny game. We can still qualify. But all I can say is, please take care of yourselves mentally. Because I don't want you guys to get mentally burnt out and get into a kind of a syndrome kind of a thing. So, guys, please just relax, take it cool, chill out, enjoy.
Yeah, guys, please subscribe to our channel, Cheeky Cheeka. Please hit the bell icon notification. We'll be back for more. Take care, guys.